the thing about growing old. Your eye. This is all you're doing. I want to ask you...
Don't know, I like pressing buttons, I guess.
Are you really this moronical, or are you just putting on airs? Listen here, Hullhead. I'm only gonna say this once. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick.
Here comes the story.
We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos?
Well, I have all the best. I have all the best ideas.
Or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Don't worry, Adelaide. I have all the best plans here. I'm Donald Trump, for God's sakes, Adelaide. I have all the best plans.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients. Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty, enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Well, no matter what, this is mine.
I know.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. No kidding. Look at that. I appreciate you. In fact... Well, don't keep... The geothermal... 2 whole data... Sure. I've been thinking about going back. I get sick. You know something? I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even... It's just... Adelaide hates Edgewater. We're the nearest. You know where to find me.
Marauders can't see us. We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, you pretty much did my job for me. Let me know if I can do something for you.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna. I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Fast travel?
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. You're telling me you did all this just to put me... I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves... I need some time to gather my...
What happened?
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens. My dad... It's an office. Just my office. Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it, okay. I've never actually been in here. Seems scary from the outside.
Welcome to the Spacers. The office is writing up promotion. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just one per marauder, please. I'll just... Anthracillin, huh? I appreciate your vigilance on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I'll make sure this medicine goes... You are, of course, entitled to your compensation and your receipt. Spacer... Medical treatment by anti-clear. I distribute this medicine to our... Of course it makes...
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Oh, yeah. You some sort... You don't know that. Wait! You're right. Hey, you're hailing. Couple hours out of your... There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in. Nab that... You what? What? Does it feel good? Betray a man? So, you're just here to watch...
Hey, don't go. Your pop ain't. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Name's Silas. No, I ain't that fancy.
I just dig holes in the ground and fill them with dead. Got a knack for being. Edgewater is a company. Renting means money. Four workers still haven't paid up. Conrad's got. You'll find him in. He just did.
Come out, play!
That's the last of them. Go! I'll fix you right up! Whew! We made it! Wish I could do that.
Ouch.
Here goes nothing! Ah! Nice hit! That's the last of them!
I'm thinking I may have already killed this guy, but I don't know. We'll see. Lord knows I already came through here. As evidenced by the dead bodies.
Nice one!
Well, shite. See, I know I cleaned this area out earlier, and it's reset since I grabbed this mission, so that does tell me a little something. It hasn't reset the exact same. But we're going in heavy, we're going in heavy.
All together! Attack! I'll fix you right up!
Oh god.
That's gotta hurt! Nice one! Can't get past that armor!
Oh, are you kidding me? Well, I'm not paying attention. I should have healed myself. It's a good thing I... Oh, yeah.
Go! Nice one!
Where are you, Parvati? We did it. I'm encumbered again.
Incoming! All right. Got him.
Well, that didn't reset. Whee! Alright, let's see here. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
We pay by the finger. Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. Was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here. Mabel. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a... Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus. You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
I know how you feel. Had your rations yet?
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
I'm not allowed in here.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not.
Absolutely. I'll keep. I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau.
Go right ahead.
When I was little, we'd get afraid.
Thank the... You ever the war? Oh, they mean to. Just you... Otto... When the... You can gird yourself in the armor of righteousness, soldier. From this moment on, they have sent a scout. The scout must not be permitted to return. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to... Mechanical repellent! A strong...
Go on. You ever... Mechanicals have been... First they will rob us of our...
Search.
I could probably fix that. Ooh, ow, could you not? I mean, it's a mechanical, sure, but that just seems mean.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path. Spacer's choice remark.
I want this gun. I forgot about the gun. He's got a gun in the toilet and I want it.
You're a cantina, lavatory. Sharp, ain't? On the dump.
Secret weapon in the canteen and the lavatory. I don't think it looks like Trump at all. I completely foobarred that whole like look thing, but hey.
Ready when you are.
Edgewater Cantina. Looking for the bathroom.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Oh, we're not gonna steal anything.
Read the latest.
Give me.
Nothing we can do about that.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth, and time's come for you to journey on foot. You got pluck, kid. But no, can't risk having you go native. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically if you die horribly,
That's what I needed. We're done here. All right.
I cut my own hair.
Please don't. Physical? This is what happens when you eat with your fingers. I'm Conrad. You will. Graves. I mean that I can't possibly pay. I simply cannot afford. Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that. Not a bad idea. But I'd need... Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. Much...
What? Silas, no. Here, take my fees.
You the new worker? Shit. Silas still on about that. Because they're not my... If you're not familiar with board law, law requires Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put her... just between the two of us. Not half as awful as the... Suicide's a crime. First of all, that's a horrible thing to say. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire... In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind.
Heard something outside the walls today.
What can I do for you? Go ahead. What can I do for you? Go ahead. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am What can I do for you? What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How? Were you snooping around in my things? Or was it just dumb? Eugene's golden teeth were a family heir. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals. I can't ask Silas.
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being...
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fee. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU. Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his... Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia... It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If we can all thank our lucky star, I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated.
Lovely to see you.
Things going all right, Si?
Been keeping him careful. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, let's put a fork in this sucker.
You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees, cause... Yeah? Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. Work's been real good to me.
Nope, 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 nope.
Never seen the Veil. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, well, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So I would reward you with the...
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. I've worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back... Yes! I mean, thanks, Captain. I can call you Captain.
About time, Vicar.
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship.
What can I... Do you know how to Outstanding, Captain. Our engine room is located... Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low...